Can everyone see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Well, first of all, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Jennifer. I work with Price Rate Trees. I am the HR manager slash office admin for them. I've been with them since last September. Excellent company to work for, so very happy. Um, so you guys know that we do commercial and residential tree trimming and tree removal, but we've recently added some new services, so I'll get to that shortly. Um, One of the big things that we try to do is always figure out ways of why people can choose us. These are just a list of the things that we have so far. I mean, we do background checks on all our staff. We are Google verified. We're fully insured and have workman's compensation, and we are up to date on our equipment. As a matter of fact, we're getting new equipment as we speak. Um, the other big thing that we are proud of is our reviews. So if you go to our webpage, you can see that we have over 180 reviews, almost 200 5-star reviews. So we're very happy with that. And like I said, new services we've added. So we now are doing injections for disease and insects. So for those of you who don't know, tree health decline, when you start seeing yellow leaves, lesions, wilt, bark damage, um, there are many things that are affecting the health of the trees, and especially in urban and suburban forests. But by treating the underlying symptoms like root loss or drought, you can actually save trees rather than having to have them removed. There's insects and mites that can also affect your trees and the well-being of your trees. For example, right now, oak wilt, which is big out here in Texas, it is caused by a fungus, and I'm not going to pronounce that because I do not know how to pronounce that word, but it's specific to oaks. And the treatment for this is the injection of a, um, it's called propiconazole. It is a systematic fungicide that will suppress and the spread of the oak wilt. And then as well, for the symptoms of that, so some of the common symptoms of the oak wilt is that you will see the browning of the leaves beginning at the leaf tip and moving downward and inward toward the stem. So you can treat this pretty quickly. Price is actually now doing these himself. So, so he can do that. And then another thing, we have mites and insects. So bagworms, again, it's just about treating it with injections into the trees. And Price can tell you better how it does this, but I did see a video of him doing it, which he drills holes in the root of the trees at the very bottom. And then he sticks a little syringe in there and he injects the treatment into the trees at the roots at the base. So again, as I said, you guys know we do tree removals, commercial and residential. Right now, we're doing a lot of jobs with Arlington ISD. And then we also do tree trimming, which Erica is always saying helps the health of the tree. We also do land clearing and landscape design. The next thing is, you know, obviously we do Christmas lights as well. We do commercial and residential lighting. So it's never too early to get on the schedule for that. So that will conclude me because I don't really, y'all already know a lot. So if anyone has any questions, you can ask.
Jennifer, do you do like landscape bricks, like a retaining wall?
Well, we don't, but we have a contractor that we work with that does. So if you need that, I can give you his information.
Oh, no, it's for a customer of mine.
Okay. Well,
Do you guys do free estimates?
Yes, the estimates are free.
Is there any two jobs that are too small?
No, not really. You know, we'll do most of the jobs. We'll just do those with other jobs that are small. So like we'll do, if it's a small job, we'll schedule like 3 or 4 small jobs on the same day. So the guys are just going to do really small jobs, but no job is too small.
Okay, thanks.
You got more?
I have a quick question. Is it just trees? How about some of these diseases that are attacking like big shrubs on people's properties? Mine, for example, in the front of my house, is starting to look like a disaster area.
You know, I don't know. Would have to ask Price, but I will be able to find that out. And if you will give me your put your number in the chat, I will
Sure.
down and I'll text you and find that out for you.
Thank you.
Jennifer, it's Becky. I have a question for you. First of all, I want to say thank you for the tree removal that you guys did for me. I had a dead tree hanging over my house, like way over my house, and they just came right out and took it down, cleaned up. It was great. But is there like a service where they would go around and check all my trees? Because I sort of live and work in a River Legacy kind of environment and don't really know that I could see all my trees.
Yeah, no, we could do that. I could send Price out and he could go and just do an assessment of your trees and tell you if there's anything that's affecting them and then give you an estimate on what the treatment would be for that.
Okay. And then also, I appreciate you guys giving me a reference for the tree carver. That's going to be exciting too. But you guys know so much about that kind of stuff. What about erosion kind of issues? Do you all work on grading and erosion issues as well?
No, we have, but we usually do that when we're doing like the landscaping design and then people are laying grass or whatever, we can deal with that. But again, we have people that we know that we work with that do that. So I could get you information so you could call someone out. Are you having some erosion problem on your property?
I had some work done and it's looking pretty good, but I think that it's like created a little problem a little further down that I want to have checked out.
I'll get you the contact for that.
Okay, thank you.
Any more questions for Jennifer or any other things you need help with? Okay, Jennifer, was there anything else in your presentation that you wanted to show us?
No, did I not stop my sharing of my screen?
Yeah, you did. You
Yeah.
stopped it, so no problem. Okay.
I've got one more. Sorry.
Go for it, Becky.
And that is, you know, with your Google reviews, I don't think I did a Google review for you. Tell me about how I need to do that, because I'll definitely give you a 5-star.
So what I can do is I can send you the link through
Okay.
through Bird Eye, and it'll give you the option to leave it on Google or Facebook. We prefer Google. Some people will only do Facebook, so that's fine too, but we do prefer the Google reviews just because we're Google verified and it helps keep us at the top of the page whenever people are searching.
Okay.
But I'll send
Okay,
that.
send it to me.
All righty. Well, we have a newbie to our group. Amanda, would you like to give your 30-second commercial?
Yes, sorry I'm late. I had to go to the chamber to pick up a plaque. My name is Amanda, and I'm from McKnight Insurance Services. So if you know anyone that's in need of insurance, commercial insurance, hey, send them our way. We are open, and we're willing to help anyone that that needs their policy looked at, and you'll get to know us. So once again, Amanda from McKnight Insurance Services. Sorry for being late.
No apologies needed. All right. Has anybody else got anything good for the good of the group?
I did have one question about the Christmas lights. So if you put up Christmas lights, do you supply the lights, or does the person have to supply the lights that?
We can get them for you, and that's normally what we like to do. We don't usually like to do people's lights that already have them, because we will purchase them, and then that first year your price is a little bit higher, but when the next year we take off the price of the lights. So we do supply them, and we can also store them for you. We will come back, take them down, and we will store them at the shop, or if you prefer, you can leave them at your house as well. So we supply everything.
No, I'd like to get rid of all my lights.
That being said, Jennifer, can the lights be left up year round?
That's up to you if you want to leave them up. I mean, people do that. Like I know, like a lot of office buildings and stuff, they have like the lights that they have up and they leave them up year round. So yeah, that's something that you could do as well if you want.
Only if you're from Arkansas.
Well, I'm actually looking at, since we're moving into this new building that hopefully Price will come out and give me some estimate on, I'm hoping to outline it with white lights, leave them on for several months to at least bring attention that someone new is there. All righty. Anybody else? That's the problem of having a small group. We're ending way too early. But people have things to do, place to go, things to do. So with that, I guess, unless anybody else got anything else going once.
Hey, Dwayne, I have a question for you. How are you handling the coronavirus with the pictures and all that, like picture photography?
Well, it's very easy for us to keep social distancing because we don't get anywhere close to 6 feet from you anyway. We work by appointment, only one family at a time, or individual or whatever it is. We keep the social distancing. You have to wear a mask to come into the building, but once we're in the building and we're maintaining the distance and all and starting to do everything, masks can come off for that duration period. And then after it's over with, we sanitize the building anywhere that people had been, and go on from there.
Oh, and then one more thing. Y'all were speaking of a restaurant when we first logged in, Bentley's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on West Abram, across from Subway and McDonald's or Wendy's. Probably the 500 block of West Abram.
Oh, okay. Perfect. I just wanted to go check it out because y'all were talking about it.
Actually, 406 West Abrams.
That's a pretty good guess, wasn't it?
Yep.
Anyway, it's about 1 block east of Cooper, on the south side of the road.
It's actually called J.R. Bentley's. So been there for a long time, little English style pub. Great person owns it. Well, I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but she's actually allowed us to have meetings for the Abrams district down there when all the construction and homeowners, or not the business owners, were getting together. We actually had some meetings there. I help facilitate. So, I mean, she's a really good person. And it's owned by a woman, by the way.
Are we promoting her business or I missed it? So sorry.
Oh, no, I just said it's a great place to go, and it's a bar that's not, I guess, classified as a bar because I think they're still open every day.
Oh, okay.
So,
I believe they're only open from 5 to 8 p.m., serving food and beverage.
Yep.
Trying to get together enough employees to do a lunch crew, but I think she's still having trouble getting that put together.
Yeah. Well, I might go as long as I didn't have to sit by you.
Well, with the social distance, you can sit on the other side of the restaurant.
You too.
Me and Chris have actually met up there a couple times, and it's like we're the only person at the bar. So it works out pretty okay.
Great burgers, bangers and mash, and fish and chips.
Maybe somebody could go recruit her.
Huh?
Maybe somebody could go recruit her to be part of the group.
On funds to join the chamber, and I have tried.
Yeah.
They had a fire a few years ago, and they're still struggling.
All right. Right now, all of the businesses, if you've not driven downtown Arlington, patronize as much as you possibly can because a lot of people are hurting. So especially the mom and pop kind of things. That's one thing I think I like about Bentley's is it's owned by an individual, not by a corporation. But there's several businesses downtown Arlington that are similar. It's really a ghost town. So if you haven't driven around a lot, you should. So with a mask.
yes. All right. That being said, wish everyone keep healthy and safe and cool. and go out and prosper. Be sure to turn it off because he's still recording. Leave the meeting.
Actually, if any of y'all want to talk, I'll be glad to leave it up for a bit, but otherwise I will end it when I see the last couple people on. And I'm going to go ahead and turn off the recording. Stop recording.
Before they were like during the
Yeah,
file
and then
process,
that-
and then the process actually went, man, this is screwed up. I'm not going to move it. Yeah,
Well,
so
How
nobody
much
can find
space
out.
do they take?
No, I mean they've their whole space was like 750 meg or something like that.
Oh,
A gig, I'm sorry, 750 gig.
Yeah, we could probably store that someplace for them
Yeah,
in Ignite, just have a copy for the next year.
yeah.
I don't
Well,
care if we do it locally or
technically
not.
it's stored on their server
Yeah.
because we at one point I pulled it all over.
Dwayne! You're not trying to get in, are you?
Yeah.
Were you getting worried?
No.
I had a call right up till 12 o'clock. I just hung up.
Weh.
I wasn't going to forget about you.
I'm not worried about it.
Settings, there's a way to do it.
Oh, wow. Everybody was there.
Go to your,
It's much more fun to have that. I need to unenable the waiting room. So we got to rename Angie Wood.
Go where?
Well, Toby might like to be called Angie.
Yeah, it's my other identity.
It's your alter ego?
Yeah, she should be joining too, and I actually renamed it.
Well, while we're getting ready, I missed a thank you last week, but just a quick side thought about things that happen within leads groups and the chamber and everything else. But many of you know that myself and my wife have cancer, but thanks to a quick meeting I was having with Dave Matner that kind of went sideways and ended up spending the whole time talking with Toby, which wasn't a bad thing. He actually told me about something he knows about in the cancer world with a treatment that is actually something that my wife and I are exploring now. So didn't say thank you last week, so thank you this week. But we actually have an appointment next week and certainly shows more promise than where we're at right now.
Sure hope it works.
You and me
That's
both.
great. That's great. And I'll offer thanks for that, Toby.
Yeah, immunotherapy, by the way, is something that is fairly new. And now that I'm talking about it, I don't remember the guy's name, but he won a Nobel Prize about 4 years ago in the works that had been done there. And he has now went from UT Southwestern down to the MD Anderson Cancer Center. But several of his proteges are still at UT Southwestern. So that's who we're actually going to go see is the person that was helping him lead up those studies.
my brother is doing that.
Oh. So,
He's in. Yep.
It's been an absolute miracle for our daughter. She was up to stage 4 cancer, and now it's almost, non-existent. Basically, shrunk or disappeared.
apparently, if it works for you and if it's right for your type of cancer, there's a lot less side effects, even though some of the side effects are potentially pretty bad. But the chemo basically purposely kills you, whereas the immunotherapy just kicks up your immune system. So it's kind of night and day different. I've learned a lot and spent a lot of late nights reading up about it and all that prior to. But anyway, if it works, great. But just know that meeting with people at one-on-ones and things like that is not always just about how they can help you do business. Sometimes you find out personal stuff that's really beneficial.
It's the beauty of networking.
We're praying in our household every day for you and your family.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Becky, what's the speed limit?
45, but I'm at a red light.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Your car's moving.
Okay, you just stopped.
I was approaching a red light. I was
Okay,
approaching a
there
red
you go.
light.
So any of y'all that
But,
are interested, we are coming up with a second Teams workshop. We had over 100 people that attended our last one. That's kind of an announcement, and I think we're about to start. I'm used to having lots of time ahead of time, not starting right at 12.
It's 12:06. We've only got, what, 13 so far?
Family vacations.
I want to go. Oh, wait, that wasn't an invitation.
Hey, Jennifer, are you doing the presentation for Erica?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Just want to make sure I didn't see her on the line.
You know the 3 most spoken words in online meetings?
No.
You're on mute.
Oh.
Followed by, can you hear me?
No, can you hear me now?
I thought that was the Verizon commercial.
Used to be.
So what does everyone think about this new camera I've got on my computer?
It's good.
Good. Oh, I
I
guess I
like
can show
it.
that I have my camera.
It's a camera that just attaches to the monitor. And so now I don't have to have my phone and looking at you on my computer and talking on my phone.
There, how's that?
Yeah.
That's way better.
What's your background?
Norm?
Yeah, that's Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, okay.
Cheers.
Everyone knows your name.
Yep. If I had my way about it, yeah, I'd start going back up to Bentley's. You know, I think they're still open. Just with my wife, I don't go out to many places. But if you are going anywhere, Bentley's, I don't believe classifies as a full bar, yet they do have a full bar. If you haven't been, great place to go, and I know that you can use some help.
Yeah, as long as your food service is 51% or more,
right?
You're not a bar.
Their fish and chips are great.
Yep.
Yes, they are.
I'll have to raise up my chair.
Oh, wow.
Hey, look, Toby joined us.
Yeah.
They were a little slow at Whataburger.
They were slow last night when I went by. They were busier than Chick-fil-A was next door to them down in South Green Oaks.
Wow.
Well, I'll tell you what, why don't we go ahead and get started? As people come in, that's fine. We'll add them in. We've got 15 right now, so that's a good start. Quick news, Henry Lusick and I visited the Arlington Board of Realtors property on, I guess it was yesterday. It's hard to tell. My days are flowing differently. Anyway, we went out there and they have an excellent big room that we can use. Probably can fit easily 40 to 45 people and still be socially distanced very easily. 2, maybe 3 per table at the most. And the thought was that we could also have one of our chamber members that we're trying to get to join our group, McAllister's, do a little catering, do a little box lunch for us and get everyone to help support a chamber member and help support the Arlington Board of Realtors as well. We're not going to be able to do the Board of Realtors until August. And we won't be able to do it every week, but with 1010 Collins as an option, we might be able to rotate between north and south, back and forth. And so let's go into, Becky, while I'm thinking about it, Henry, you need to talk with Henry about River Legacy and the use of it for our group. He is really adamant that it wouldn't work for our group, simply because of the size of our group. But I'm going to let you and him fight that battle, because I really would like to meet out there.
I think we need to invite Henry to come visit River Legacy and show him what we really have, Becky.
That sounds like a good idea. Henry, yeah, Becky gives the old thumbs up. That's a lot easier than trying to figure out how to unmute herself. But I'll go ahead and start off 30-second commercials. The big announcement that I wanted to make last week that I didn't want to jinx it, but I can go ahead and announce it this week is in, let's see, today's the 9th. So in 18 days, we're going to be closing on a new property for us up in Northeast Arlington at 2550 Legacy Point. It's just off of North Green Oaks, in between Ascension and Ballpark Way. It's a new building. Well, not a new building. It's a newer building to us. It's a former chiropractor's building. It's going to work beautifully for us, being able to downsize and at the same time have a real nice facility. It's right next to the North Branch of the Arlington Library. There's an animal hospital next door, Primrose Academy across the street, another State Farm agent next door. So we're really excited, and we're going to be moving probably in the first week of August, simply because we've got a little bit of renovation to do before we move in. Anyway, good news, we're going to have several open houses, being that it is a smaller building. We're not going to be able to get the throngs of people in there that we had hoped. So we'll have several little open houses, and definitely the Thursday noon networking group will have an open house of their own. Anyway, let's start off with this. Go on my screen, left to right, top to bottom. Let's start off with Corey.
Good afternoon, everybody. Corey Calloway, Calloway Financial Services. Still working hard for you. Come by and visit. I'm here all alone, social distancing, whether I like it or not. And just remember, no business is too small, no check is too large. Before you give away, call Calloway.
Got any bites on your building yet?
Negatory, but my taxes are going up.
Yeah, unfortunately. All righty. Toby, come on down.
Yes, sir. Good to see everybody. Hopefully everyone's staying healthy, especially with the spikes going on. But with Digital Corporate Services, if you like the life-size Ken Matner, we hope you enjoy the bobblehead-size Ken Matner, and go to our Facebook page to see all the things that we're promoting with little Ken, to let people know all the things we do. Because a lot of people say, we didn't know you did that, or we didn't know you did that. Well, little Ken's going to introduce you to all the things that we do in various ads. So please check out our Facebook. Thanks.
Thanks, Toby. And nudge Ken there. He owes me a phone call about a sign that I'm hoping y'all be able to do for me. David Curtis.
Good afternoon, Chamber. This is David Berg with Colors Professional Floor Care. We do clean anything that you put your feet on and a whole lot more. We'd be happy to do a water extraction within an hour. We will arrive on the scene, and we are still disinfecting. And I also still have disinfecting for you at the shop if you want to come by with a squirter bottle and get some. David Berg, Colors Professional Floor Care. Give us a call. Thank you.
Dave, have you moved yet?
No.
Okay, I'll leave it there. David Curtis, come on down.
Howdy, everyone. David Curtis with Hops HR, your local HR dude. I'm now offering a new service for payroll. I know we've got a payroll person in the group, but I haven't seen Rodney in quite a while. But new service, if you got employees and looking to change, save some money, let me know. We can talk through it and see what you're currently doing. So David Curtis, Hops HR. Thanks.
Thanks, David. Angie, we'll give you an opportunity.
Hi, everybody. It's good to see everybody. Angie with Digital Corporate Services, Corporate Gifts, your full service printing company, apparel, and promotional items. And yes, please, like Toby said, go see our Facebook page. We've got some fun, fabulous ads on there. And we still have face masks and hand sanitizer and thermometers. So give us a call if you need any of that. Thank you.
All righty. Becky, as you're walking, can you walk and talk?
Well, I can walk and talk and maybe talk louder than my neighbor's dogs over there. So this is Becky with River Legacy Foundation, and we are open today at the Nature Center, first day since COVID. We're going to be open on Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays. Our regular hours are 9 to 5, and of course, face masks are required. And we're cleaning like crazy, but we're just so excited to welcome folks back in. There's a lot to do outside also, and we've got some guides to take you out and enjoy nature all around the center. We're also excited because our water festival, September 12th, is going to go virtual. So we're looking for some sponsors to help us get that virtual water festival out. And right now we're currently planning on both going real and Memorex, real and virtual for our fall festival. So any ideas you have, I'm open to them. It's Becky with River Legacy Foundation. Thank you.
Becky, do your cheeks ever get tired from smiling?
I've been spent years holding these things up. I'm so strong.
Fantastic. Sam Elliott. Caught you with the mouthful, didn't I?
Thank you, Whataburger. Sam Elliott of Arlington. We help our clients in 4 different ways. We have credit card processing, small package shipping, telecommunications, and waste cost management. And we average about 28% in savings for our clients, and we're able to help about 8 out of 10 of our clients. And I just returned from a trip to the Chamber of Commerce to get a plaque for one of our new members, because we're having that 15th new member thing coming up there. So I will be handing off a new plaque to a new member this afternoon. So Sam Elliott Mitchell.
Thank you, Sam. Let's go Leslie Nunez. Come on down. Okay, she's logged in, but through the office computer with no microphone. So she's with Justin Peepgrass, and they're busy because their next week is the tax deadline, July 15th. If you haven't gotten it in, get it in now. How's that, Leslie? I hope that worked. Carol Hollows, are you with us? Oh, Carol. Well, I'll go ahead and tell you, Carol's going to be the closing agent on our new building, so we're really excited about that. Meredith Lawrence, come on in.
Hey guys, it's Meredith. I apologize if it's a little loud. I'm driving, but I'm with my nurse family. I'm actually headed to Frisco right now. So one of the benefits of us operating independently now, we have a wider territory. So I'm going out to meet a family in Frisco today. So if you guys know anyone who's a little bit further, then we'd be happy to help them. But it's Meredith with my nurse family.
All right. Jennifer, I know you're going to be speaking in a little bit. Would you like to go ahead and do a 30-second commercial real quick?
No, it's okay. Just go on to the next person.
Okay. All righty. Mike Walkenhorst, good to have you, buddy.
Well, thank you. It's good to be here. Rates are still crazy low, and we're staying busy, but I've spent a a lot of my time this morning talking to old clients who closed on this day in years past, just to update them on where they're at and what they need to do. And one needed some help fighting property taxes. Another one had not filed a homestead exemption after a year. And by me reaching out, they'll save $763 more this year on their tax bill. So we just do a little bit more, and we're here to help. So if you have any mortgage questions, I'm always happy to talk. Oh, were you able to hear me? Oh, I'm frozen. Okay.
Mike, I could hear you really well.
Great, thanks.
William, it doesn't look like, are you with us?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Come on down.
William with Climate Experts AC and Heating, your friendly neighborhood HVAC guy, full service contractor, fully insured, still working, still healthy. So if you know anybody at your home or small business that still needs replace their air conditioning system or get it back running to get them through what's going to be the July 15th to August 15th 4-week stretch that's always hot. It's always the hottest part and busiest part of our season. It's never going to be a surprise when you see a string of hundreds to 105s in the next 4 weeks. So give us a call. William, Climate Experts, where your comfort's our business.
All righty. Leanne, love to hear you talk.
Oops, hear me? Do you hear me now? I'm sorry. Sorry I'm late. I was doing some things for my mom. Well, I'm Leanne, your favorite violinist with Timeless Concerts, and we're actually still having our concert July 25th here at the Arlington Museum of Art. We'll have table seating with social distancing, and BYOB is welcome. Our performers have worked on the stages of Bass Hall and the Windspear. Next concert theme is Casual Night at the Museum, so come in your shorts or sundresses or whatever, and I'd like to see you in a sundress. Anyway. Anyway, we'll have music as diverse as John Williams and Schubert and the tango from Scent of a Woman, music from Meryl Streep movies, John Williams movies, music from Star Wars. You won't believe what all we'll be doing. So wear your summer casual clothes, we will, and tickets are available at timelessconcerts.com.
Thank you, Leanne. If you want me to clear the room, I'll wear my sundress. Okay, we have someone on the line with the last 4 digits of their phone number is 0031. Would you identify yourself? I've unmuted.
Is that my number?
0031. Who's this?
This is Carol.
Well, now you can talk.
Okay. Well, this is Carol Hallows with Stewart Title. We are open and doing business safely. We disinfect, we sanitize, we social distance. We use one and done pens, and we ask that everyone wear a mask when they come into the building. But we're here and we're open.
Outstanding. I think we got everybody. So let's start off with some thank yous. Just raise your hand and unmute yourself and let's go for it. Let's go, Angie.
You missed me.
Oh, well, where were you, Robert?
I was the first one over here.
Okay, on your side. Okay, hold on, Angie. Let's do Robert's 30 seconds.
Real easy. Robert Blake with Bit by Bit. So if your computer's giving you a fit, call Bit by Bit. We're actually changing a lot of things internally because fraudulent emails and such are on the rise. Actually, they're hitting the 600% mark. So all of those extra spam emails you're getting, they're getting hit across the board. So our entire client base, we're working on adding additional features to our managed services. So we'll actually be doing pen tests, a lot more things as part of our package to make sure our clients are protected. Take care.
All right. Thanks, Robert. Sorry about that. Angie, go ahead.
Am I on?
Yeah.
Huge thank you to William. He saved our life over the weekend. We had a big attic leak and it leaked through to the kitchen. And he came over and was very professional and he fixed it and we're on our way. We always use him if we have a air conditioning problem. So thank you, William, so much.
And speaking of William, you had your hand raised.
Yes, thank you. Totally social distance with Angie and Scott. And I also took care of Justin Peatgrass, so thank him. And also just left Phyllis Washington's this morning. I did her repair maintenance, so I got all taken care of. I appreciate it.
Thank you, William. And I need to schedule you to come out sometime after the 27th to service those AC units you told me need servicing. Anybody else? David Curtis.
I know Brian's not on, but he sent me over 2 referrals. So, thanks to Brian and his business allowing me to be his HR guy.
Okay, thank you. Becky?
Okay, thank you. I wanted to say thank you to Robert for those advanced security options that he's adding because he protects us over at River Legacy. And I wanted to say thank you to Sam for saving my companies. That's not who I represent in this group, but I used to. But my companies, over $1,200, right, Sam, last quarter. And also to Brian Acosta, because they helped me make some videos, some professional videos for River Legacy. And Brian got us a great deal and we're close to having those ready. So thank you to everybody.
Thank you. Sorry, you can't look at chat and unmute yourself at the same time. Anybody else? Jennifer, go ahead.
I'd just like to thank David for sending over a referral to us yesterday. So thank you for that.
All right. And Brian, by the way, is filming more commercials today. That's why he's not with us. Anybody else? That you, Carol?
It is. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for multiple things going on between Southern Fair, Dwayne Lee, and Stuart Tuttle. We will get them all done. Everybody will be happy. Some people will have property and some people have money without drama.
No drama, please. Yeah. And right back at you on the thank you. Not only is Carol handling the closing on our new property, our new building, but the property I had bought up on Randall Mill, Pecos Southwest listed, or actually put a sign in the yard last Friday that it was for sale. And on Monday we had an offer. And as a result, it looks like it's going to be closing on August 21st. So, and Carol's going to be helping out with that as well. All righty. Anybody else? Outstanding. Okay. Well, Jennifer, it looks like the program is shifted to your end of the spectrum. I'll go ahead and unmute you so you can just start giving presentation. Go for it.